A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. Greetings and welcome to the... All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one.
Here we go.
What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Lowry. Over Gordon. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Murray against Adebayo. Outside Murray for three. Gordon. Denver the rebound. And Jokic throws it down.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
Lowry left side. Over Murray. Lowry, good. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Here's Lowry. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down. When it comes to reloading, this team knows how to do it well.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. It's Martin on the wing, defended by Gordon. Stolen by Jokic. Murray against Lowry. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Love some AG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
Martin outside. Back to Lowry. Hero outside. To stop the run. Count it. Hero's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Jokic. Last game out, he had 40. And it's in there.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Lowry outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Gordon. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Puts the move on, and it's laid up and in by Porter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He has 7.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Martin. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And the Heat making a change here. Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. That's good from Butler.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Butler hits them both. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Jackson drawing the double team. A clear look for Green. That shot off. And Miami will go the other way with it, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Green. Bryant, a screen on Butler. Clock at 4. Jackson for 3. Miami grabs the miss. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Brown. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Robinson passes to Love. Smith with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bryant. This one for 3. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4-3. Love grabs the miss. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Oladipo. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Jackson left side. He got it up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
Get the basket off in time or not.
And you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Here's Hero. Denver grabs the miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Murray.
Well, long been regarded as one of the best defenders at the point guard position. Kyle Lowry not backing down in this particular matchup.
Over Murray. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Murray for 3. Strus grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shoots from 12, and there's another one for the Heat.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Gordon. Lets the three fly. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Strus the pass to Hero. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 7-point Miami lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
The offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
On the wing, Strus. Puts it up from 12. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Porter outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Miami. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Martin, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Strus. That one's good for 2. Strus has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Porter against Martin. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Miami. Love for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. A minute 31 left in the first half of this game. Knocks down the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Robinson passes to Love. Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Denver's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And there's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And the skill set of Kevin Love is valuable. Big man who can shoot the three, a great rebounder, and he's doing a lot of things well here.
Smith with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. That one goes. Count it.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Butler, and good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. He's got 7.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Green, the pass to Smith. Brown with a screen. From 10 feet away. Smith no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And so it's Miami. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us?
And for that game against the 76ers.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half. And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And for Denver, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Murray. For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
That one goes in. Butler's got 9.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Gordon on the wing. Robinson defending. Jokic with a screen on Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
They kick it out to Murray. Drops in the three. He has 7.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Zeller, and it's Martin in for Robinson. And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Lowry. Give him 8. Here's Butler. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Murray. Count the basket. Murray's got 9 points.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now Murray. He's got 9. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Murray with it, picked up by Lowry. And here's Porter outside. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Martin, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. The 2K leaderboard with some of the hottest players in the league. The top small forward scorers during the last month of play. 5th is Jimmy Butler.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry outside. Now Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Jokic with a screen on Lowry. Smith no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Stolen by Jokic. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's Martin on the wing. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Martin's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Smith. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
He gets it in there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Denver is shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Jokic. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Strus the pass to Martin. Here's Adebayo. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Smith no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Unloads from 13. And again, it's Miami converting.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And here's Denver. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Brown. Good D by Adebayo. Love with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. With 2 seconds left. Good. He hits the jumper. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
And so it's the Miami Heat just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Heat. Gabe Vincent out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Cody Zeller. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Outside, Green. No good on the shot. And Miami will go the other way with it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Oladipo. And that one drops. Oladipo's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Smith passes to Bryant. Lots of room. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Denver. Miami's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Zeller. And he comes up with a bucket. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Smith. That one rolls around and rims out. The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. It's stolen away. Jackson with it. Now Oladipo defending. Jackson can't get it to go. Now here's Zeller. Outside Robinson. Back to Zeller. Count it.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Bryant, no good. The Heat on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Basket's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Jackson. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending. You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Back to Zeller. Over Bryant. And the shot goes in. Zeller's got 10 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson. Robinson with a steal. Here's Vincent. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes. And Jackson gets double teamed. Back to Smith. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Zeller. And again, it's Miami converting.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Jackson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's Miami's ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
One of those guys who you say 6'4" but plays bigger, Oladipo, with the strength to finish through the contact.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Miami has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Love, that's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the inside. Here's Vincent. Count that one.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Najee. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot by Najee, no good. Here's Vincent. The 3 is up. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.